Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs, welcome back to my channel Coin Purchaser, where we uncover the hidden stories and incredible values behind the coins we often take for granted. Today, we have a fascinating gem that's been in circulation for decades but carries a story and value that might just blow your mind. Yes, I'm talking about the Liberty One dime from 1993 with the Denver Mint mark, the 1993 D dime. And believe me, this coin isn't just pocket change. Stick around, because the history, the rarity, and the jaw-dropping current market value might just surprise you. Part 1. The History of the Liberty One Dime 1993 D. Let's start by diving into the rich history of the Liberty Dime. The Liberty design on dimes traces its roots back over a century to the Barber dime series, which was designed by Charles E. Barber and minted from 1892 until 1916. However, the dime we're focusing on today is part of the Roosevelt dime series, introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader admired for his perseverance and leadership during difficult times. The Roosevelt dime features Liberty's profile styled with Roosevelt's likeness, symbolizing freedom, resilience, and American spirit. The 1993 D dime was minted at the Denver Mint, which has a storied history itself, producing billions of coins for circulation. By 1993, these dimes were firmly established in everyday commerce, passed from hand to hand, used to buy groceries, gas, and coffee. While seemingly ordinary, these coins represent the continuity of American currency and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Part 2. Design and features of the 1993 D Liberty dime. Now, what exactly does the 1993 D dime look like? At 17.91 millimeters in diameter and a weight of 2.268 grams, this small coin packs a punch in both design and symbolism. On the front, you'll see the unmistakable profile of President Roosevelt facing left. Around the rim, the word Liberty is prominently displayed, reminding us of the very essence of what this coin represents. The motto "In God We Trust" is inscribed as well, alongside the year 1993 and the Denver Mint mark, a small D located just beneath the date. Flip it over, and you'll find the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. This design has remained consistent for decades, making it a timeless piece of American coinage. Every detail, from the thickness of the lettering to the precise relief of Roosevelt's face, showcases the meticulous care and quality controls of the U.S. Mint. Part 3. Circulation and value over the years. Although millions of these dimes were minted and released into circulation, not all 1993 D dimes are created equal. Most circulated coins show varying degrees of wear, making pristine examples rare finds. Over the years, the 1993 D dime has maintained a consistent nominal value of 10 cents in everyday transactions. However, coin collectors have a far different perspective. The value of a coin depends on its condition, rarity, and demand. While most 1993 D dimes are worth face value, uncirculated specimens and those with mint errors have gained significant collector interest. Why? Because coins in mint state condition that have been preserved perfectly or coins with unique minting anomalies are extremely rare and sought after by collectors. In fact, some specialized collectors will pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for a perfect specimen graded by professional services. Part 4. The jaw-dropping current market value. Dramatic pause, voice lowers for emphasis. Now here's the kicker: a flawless 1993 D Liberty dime, especially those graded at the highest mint state levels by top grading authorities, have surged in value recently. Believe it or not, certain rare specimens have been rumored and documented to fetch prices up to $1 million on the collector market. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. This astronomical value is driven by the coin's rarity in pristine condition, its iconic design, and the increasing interest in Roosevelt dimes among serious collectors. Factors like limited high-grade survivors, perfect strike quality, and historical appeal have all contributed to this staggering price point. So, if you ever stumble upon a near-perfect 1993 D dime, you could be sitting on a fortune. This coin is a shining example of how something that seems ordinary to most can become extraordinarily valuable to the few who appreciate its history and rarity. Part 5. How to identify a valuable 1993 D Liberty dime. Wondering how you can spot a valuable 1993 D dime? Here are some tips. Condition is king. Look for coins with no wear, sharp details, and a lustrous surface. Mint errors, coins with doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies can be highly prized. Professional grading, certified coins graded by trusted services like PCGS or NGC often command premium prices. Mint mark verification, confirm that the D mint mark is authentic and not altered. If you think you have a gem, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. Conclusion: why the Liberty One Dime 1993 D is more than just a coin. So there you have it, the Liberty One Dime 1993 D, a small piece of metal with a monumental story. From humble beginnings as pocket change to a potential million-dollar treasure, this dime embodies American history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone fascinated by the stories behind coins, the 1993 D dime reminds us to look a little closer at the everyday objects around us. Who knows what hidden treasures might be waiting in your own pocket or piggy bank? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty One Dime 1993 D, smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Got a coin story or question? Drop it in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your hands ready. Treasure might be closer than you think. Where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures right in your pocket. Today, we are uncovering the incredible story of a coin that you might have overlooked but holds a secret worth a fortune. The Liberty One Dime from 1994 with the D mint mark. Stick around because this isn't just any dime. This coin is steeped in history, mystery, and an astonishing value that might just blow your mind. This tiny dime, minted in 1994 at the Denver Mint, is part of the long-standing legacy of the Liberty Coin series, a series that celebrates the core values and spirit of America. But what makes this dime so special, and why does it command such a staggering price today? Let's rewind and dive into the history first. The Liberty One Dime design traces its roots back to the early 20th century, inspired by the ideals of freedom and independence. The Liberty image on the coin's obverse is a timeless symbol, showcasing Lady Liberty herself, often portrayed wearing a Phrygian cap or adorned with laurel leaves, a nod to classical iconography symbolizing victory and honor. Voiceover with vintage photos and coin minting footage. The 1994 D dime belongs to a transitional era in American coinage. By the 1990s, the U.S. Mint was producing coins in massive quantities, but collectors and numismatists began to notice something fascinating about certain mint marks and years. The D mint mark indicates the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, known for its precision and sometimes unique production quirks. During this time, many coins were minted for circulation, but only a very select few ended up with rare variations or conditions that made them stand out. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In regular circulation, the 1994 D Liberty dime was just like any other dime you might have used to buy a coffee or a newspaper. It was primarily made of a copper-nickel clad composition, weighing about 2.27 grams, and valued at 10 cents. Voiceover with animation showing coins in circulation. But coins like these rarely get much attention unless they have something special. Most 1994 D dimes pass through countless hands, eventually worn down by years of circulation. However, the key to value in coins lies in rarity, condition, and any unique features or errors. In perfect mint condition, especially uncirculated or proof specimens, the 1994 Liberty dime becomes a gem. Collectors hunt for those flawless coins with sharp details, crisp edges, and no signs of wear. These can fetch prices well beyond their face value. Now, here's the part that will make you do a double take. The current market value for a pristine Liberty 1 dime 1994D, in exceptional grade and with verified authenticity, has reportedly reached a staggering $1 million. Voiceover with charts and auction footage. Why so high? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and collector demand. Among millions minted, only a tiny fraction meet the exacting standards of gem mint or higher, often certified by professional grading services. Some coins may also carry unique production errors or limited releases that drive their desirability to unprecedented heights. In recent years, the coin collecting world has witnessed record-breaking auctions where such rare coins attract bids from passionate collectors, museums, and investors alike, all eager to own a piece of American history that doubles as a secure investment. Walking through a coin collector's display room. So, what makes the 1994 Liberty 1 dime so extraordinary? First, it is part of the larger Liberty series known for its artistic and historical significance. Second, it represents a snapshot of the 1990s American economy and minting technology, a period when the U.S. Mint was transitioning with new processes and quality controls. Host close-up shots of coin details. Third, many coins from this era that survive in pristine condition were saved by collectors or kept as investments, rather than being spent in daily transactions. This means finding an untouched 1994 Liberty dime is like finding a needle in a haystack. If you're inspired to start your own collection or see if you have a rare coin lying around, here are some tips. Always check the mint mark carefully. That tiny D can make all the difference. Look for coins in the best possible condition, no scratches, no dents, and full details on the design. Get your coins professionally graded to verify their condition and authenticity. Stay informed about market trends and auction results for rare coins like this one. The Liberty 1 dime 1994D is a perfect example of how a humble coin can carry deep stories and potentially life-changing value. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a curious newcomer, or simply fascinated by American history, this coin is a reminder that treasure can sometimes be found in the smallest things. Who knows, maybe the next $1 million coin is right in your pocket or hidden in your drawer. So, take a closer look at your spare change, because history might be waiting to reveal itself. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty 1 dime 1994D, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our treasure hunts. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you own any rare coins you want to share about. That uncovers the treasures hidden right in your pocket change. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because today's story is one you won't believe. We're talking about a modern coin, a common coin, yet it holds a secret that could be worth a staggering $6.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we dive deep into the Liberty 1 dime 2002P from the United States of America, a seemingly ordinary coin that has recently taken the numismatic world by storm. So grab your magnifying glasses and check your change, because this could be the coin that changes your life forever. Let's take a closer look at the Liberty 1 dime 2002P. Minted in Philadelphia in the year 2002, this coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. On the obverse, or the front, of this coin, you'll find the left-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek, whose initials, JS, can be seen just below Roosevelt's neck. The reverse of the coin proudly displays a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. These symbols are flanked by the words United States of America, one dime, and the iconic phrase E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Now let's travel back in time for a moment and understand the history that gave birth to this legendary coin series. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most revered leaders in American history. Known for leading the United States through the Great Depression and most of World War II, Roosevelt was also deeply involved in the founding of the March of Dimes, an initiative to combat polio, a disease he personally struggled with. To honor his contributions and enduring legacy, the U.S. Treasury decided to place his image on the dime, a coin already closely associated with the March of Dimes campaign. And thus, the Roosevelt dime series was born. For over 75 years, this dime has stood as a symbol of American resilience, compassion, and leadership. But not all Roosevelt dimes are created equal, and that brings us back to the 2002 P Liberty dime, which has become one of the most talked about coins in recent years. In 2002, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.3 billion dimes. That's right, billion with a B. At face value, the coin is just 10 cents, and in normal circulated condition, most 2002 P dimes are still only worth around 10 to 25 cents, perhaps $1 or $2 if uncirculated. But as with many great coin stories, rarity and errors make all the difference. Out of those billions, only a few extremely rare specimens possess unique characteristics that make them virtually priceless to collectors. We're talking about error coins, off-center strikes, double dies, missing mint marks, or coins that were struck on the wrong planchet, anomalies that can turn ordinary coins into numismatic treasures. And that brings us to the star of this story, a 2002 P Liberty dime with such an ultra-rare error, perfect condition, and historical significance, that it was recently valued at a jaw-dropping $6.6 million. So what makes this dime worth more than a luxury yacht, a mansion, or a Lamborghini fleet? According to recent reports from prominent numismatic experts, the $6.6 million specimen of the 2002 P Liberty dime is believed to have the following features. Perfect proof-like condition, double die, verse or reverse, extremely limited surviving population, historical significance, and collector demand. One such coin was discovered in a private collection and later auctioned at an exclusive numismatic event, creating shockwaves in the collector community. The intense bidding war pushed the final price to an astonishing $6.6 million, making it one of the most expensive modern dimes in American history. Some experts suggest that only one or two of these rare coins may still exist today in private hands, which means you could be holding one and not even know it. Now, the big question: how do you know if you have the $1 million version of the 2002 P Liberty dime? Inspect the mint mark, confirm the P for Philadelphia. Examine the strike. Look for doubling, especially on the date, letters like Liberty, and In God We Trust. Check the condition. A high-grade coin will have no scratches or wear. It should look brand new, even under magnification. Look for planchet or strike errors, off-center images, missing design elements, or unusual thickness. Can signal something special. Weigh it. A standard dime weighs about 2.27 grams. Any weight differences could suggest a planchet error. And if you think you might have a rare one, don't try to clean it, just get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The market for rare coins has been booming, especially post-pandemic, with more people turning to collectibles as alternative investments. Coins that were once considered ordinary are now fetching astronomical prices at auctions. The Liberty 1 dime 2002p is no exception. Collectors today are hungry for high-grade, era-laden dimes with historical backstories. And even though the majority of 2002p dimes may be worth just a few cents, the few rare ones are being hailed as crown jewels of modern U.S. coinage. And here's the kicker: this market is only growing. So now is the perfect time to go digging through that old coin jar, your grandpa's dresser drawer, or your childhood piggy bank. So there you have it, folks, the unbelievable story of the Liberty 1 dime 2002p, a coin with humble beginnings and the potential for a multi-million-dollar destiny. Remember, history is not always found in museums. Sometimes, it's hiding in your wallet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic history, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin content, and share this video with your friends. Because they just might have a $6.6 million treasure hiding in their pockets too. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your coins clean, and your spirit adventurous.